In the town of Eldridge, nestled in a forgotten valley, was a street called Stillwater Lane. Halfway down this cobblestoned path stood the Holloway residence, a grand Victorian home overshadowed by an aura of melancholy. What set the Holloways apart wasn't their wealth or status, but the nursery room on the top floor, which remained hauntingly vacant. Marjorie and Alfred Holloway, once a couple filled with vivacious spirit, had become shadows of their former selves after years of attempting to have a child. Every hope was met with despair, every joyous expectation with silent tears. This unyielding void was a constant weight on Marjorie's fragile psyche. Night after night, she would hear soft, elusive lullabies, echoes from an empty cradle. To her, these were neither hallucinations nor the mere fabrication of a distraught mind. They were a manifestation of her unfulfilled desires. On one particularly bleak winter evening, Marjorie, drawn by the ethereal melody, found herself standing outside a long-abandoned chapel in the woods. The heavy doors swung open, revealing a gathering of spectral women, each with a void mirrored in Marjorie's heart. These were the souls of mothers who had never embraced their children, forever caught in a liminal space between longing and despair. They gathered here in this sacred space to share their grief and find solace among each other. Marjorie, entranced, began attending these nightly vigils. The women shared stories of their lost children, dreams never realized, futures never formed. It was in this macabre sisterhood that Marjorie met Elowen, a woman from another time, but with a sorrow strikingly similar to her own. Elowen, with her hauntingly pale eyes, spoke of a forbidden ritual, one that could grant Marjorie her heart's most profound desire. But it came with a price, a fragment of her soul, forever bound to the spectral realm. Desperation and hope intermingled in Marjorie's heart. Without informing Alfred, she agreed to Elowen's proposal. The following night, under a new moon's shadow, the ritual took place. Dark incantations, whispers of ancient tongues, and the merging of two worlds. As dawn approached, Marjorie felt a shift within her, both miraculous and terrifying. Weeks turned into months, and the town of Eldridge buzzed with whispers as Marjorie's condition became evident. The Holloways, it seemed, were finally expecting. Alfred, though overjoyed, could sense a change in his beloved wife. She was distant, her once bright eyes now echoing a profound abyss, and at night he would often find her absent from their bed, her silhouette illuminated by the chapel's eerie glow. The day of the birth arrived, and with it a tempest like Eldridge had never seen. As Marjorie brought forth life, the boundaries between the mortal realm and the spectral world became alarmingly thin. Born into the world was a beautiful baby girl, but with the eyes uncannily reminiscent of Elowen's. Marjorie, drained and forever altered, named her Seraphine. As Seraphine grew, it became evident that she was no ordinary child. She danced between both realms, often found conversing with unseen entities and singing lullabies that Marjorie recognized all too well. One fateful night, Alfred, tormented by the secrets and the chasm growing between him and his wife, followed Marjorie to the chapel. There he bore witness to the spectral gathering and Marjorie's heart-rending confession to her spectral sisters. She spoke of her love for Seraphine, but also of the overwhelming guilt that consumed her daily. Alfred, understanding the magnitude of their plight, approached his wife amidst the gathering. Their love, tested and strained, found a renewed strength in that ethereal moment. Together, they decided to confront Elowen, seeking to sever the bond and free Marjorie and Seraphine from the spectral world's grasp. With love as their weapon and determination as their shield, they faced the specter of their past. The confrontation was both emotional and ethereal, with realities colliding and emotions running high. In the end, it was Seraphine, with her foot in both worlds, who bridged the divide. Through her innocent eyes and profound understanding, she brought peace to Elwyn, helping her find the release she had long sought. With the dawn, the Holloway family emerged from the woods, forever changed, but united. The spectral gatherings ceased, and the chapel crumbled with time. Yet, in the heart of Eldridge, the tale of the Holloways remained, a story not of horror, but of sacrifice, love, and the profound depths of the human psyche.